Hello and welcome back to Influencers. Today we are talking about fun things to do while self quarantine, social distancing over the weekend. We have survived the first week of self quarantine and social distancing while working from home and being a homeschool teacher. Now is the time to relax, but when you have been cooped up for a week and still can't hit the malls or movie theaters, how can you spend your time? There are a lot of options out there. Stream a movie early. Movie studios who were banking on playing their films on the big screen are now releasing them early to streaming devices. Disney announced that it made the decision to release the latest Pixar film Onward, starting Friday at 8 p.m. Friday's release is for purchase through services like iTunes. It will be on the Disney Plus streaming service on April 3. Warner Bros. Is releasing the latest Ben Affleck flick, The Way Back, on digital March 24. The company is also releasing Birds of Prey the same day. If horror movie is more your style, The Invisible Man was recently released less than a month after it appeared in theaters. Being watch a series. Want to find out why everyone's talking about Baby Yoda, but you haven't sat down to watch The Mandalorian? Now is your chance. There's a bunch of shows that are perfect for being watching while you're still home. Maybe you'll want to start new shows like La Casa de Papel or catch up on those classic Seinfeld episodes.
See a concert. You may not be able to go to concerts because of the coronavirus pandemic, but being shut inside the home is not total loss. Entertainers are ready to bring the shows to you. Charlie Puth and John Legend have already streamed shows to fans this week. Here is a sampling of music to keep you entertained over the next 3 days. A diversion that may allow more people to cope with the reality of quarantines and lockdowns. Forter will perform on Facebook and Instagram beginning at 8 p.m. Read a book. It's never too late to do what you always wanted to do. Read 5 books you have always wanted to read but have never had time. Cook. See what you have in your pantry and whip up a new meal. Phone a friend. I'm recommending that you call, text, FaceTime, or Zoom someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Think, think of this as a great opportunity to reconnect.
If you are one of those who will have children at home, the first thing is to prepare a spare for games and recreation if they don't have one yet. Well, although for them it will be like having a vacation for you as an adult, no. Organize a space where they play at times, but also that serves to stimulate them to continue learning things. Don't leave them watching television all day or the cell phone, as it's not recommended. It's important to consider security measures, especially if you are one of those who will do home office and don't do it normally. To avoid domestic accidents such as burn, falls. Video chat like you are in middle school again. Many of us remember the days of group video chats on weekday evenings back from our younger days. Who's to say you can't have a night like you're back in the 7th grade, procrastinating your homework with your buddies? There's nothing wrong with having a little fun to get through a challenge.
Start the podcast. Uh, all you'll need is a phone and free online editing software. Start a quarantine confessional. Go on a rant about the things that peeve you the most, or talk about the good in the world, or how much we all miss sports. Keeping your mind sharp is important now. Do karaoke. Fortunately, nobody will be watching, which should add a layer of encouragement for many. There's not a free website where you can not only build out some high notes but also have your friends join. Think of the hard times. Redecorate. Let your creative side show and take an opportunity to make some fresh and new exclusive decision for your living space. Move things around, play with your decor, give things a springy new feeling. Thanks for watching, and remember, if self-quarantine doesn't appeal to you, some of these activities can hopefully make it more tolerable.